guys, and welcome back to another one of these wishlist anti-haul videos. And now we have the newer edition in this particular series where I'm also going to be sharing you guys' opinions. So basically every single time I happen to see a new launch on Instagram, I post it on my stories and then I do a poll asking you if you guys are interested in this particular new launch or not. And then I do these videos, not just sitting here and sharing my opinions and telling you if the products are in my wish list or anti-haul list, but I also tell what you guys' opinion is on that, so that way we get like a community shared experience for that pura situation. So yeah, I have a whole playlist of my earlier version obviously, but then I'm also going to be adding these new videos into that playlist as and when I do them. So yeah, in case you're interested in chatting and like seeing more videos like this where I talk about like new releases, wishlist products, anti-haul products, definitely go ahead and check out the playlist too. But now let's dive right into the video and let's talk about these particular new launches, because we have a lot to cover. I have quite a few from my last video as well, because I couldn't cover everything. So I'm going to talk about the older ones as well as the newer ones. We'll start with the older ones to go in like a chronological order per se, and starting with the first launch that I have to talk about. By the way, I'm going to share everything right here, so that's why I'm sitting like towards this side of the screen. But yeah, the first new launch we have to talk about is the Lakme 95 Primer Plus Matte Liquid Lipsticks, and these I was super duper happy to see. I feel like even though liquid lipsticks have been in the market for a while, but there is something about them that it does not get old, you know. The more that come out in the market and the more that launch, the better, because there is always room to grow, learn, improve, come out with new shades, come out with new formulations, and there is just a lot to do. I feel like at least I haven't gotten bored of liquid lipsticks at this point, and when I asked you guys, 83% people said you're still into it, you still love it, and there was 17% people who said that, you know what, you're really not into liquid lipsticks anymore, which I still get, because a lot of people prefer bullet lipsticks, a lot of people prefer glosses, so I get that. But most of you were into liquid lipsticks just like I was, and this particular product is definitely going to be going into my wish list. So yeah, I'm super duper excited for that. Moving on to the next launch, which was actually not very exciting. This was Nykaa coming out with Wanderlust deodorant, like roll-on products, and everyone who participated in the poll said that they were not into it, including myself. I'm not really into the Nykaa Wanderlust products, and when it comes to like roll-ons per se, I don't like liquid roll-on deodorants. I like something that's more of a stick. That's what I tend to generally use. And yeah, I mean, I was pretty much like okay, whatever kind of when I saw this particular launch. So yeah, not that into it, to be very honest. Then I saw a launch from Deconstruct Skincare. By the way, I was very excited about this particular brand, but now that I'm using more and more products from them, I love the moisturizers. The serums, not so much. I know the serums are more popular than the moisturizers, but I'm not actually a very big fan of the serums. I do want to get the face washes and see what that category is like, but now they're coming out with a lot of body products. The two body products that they launched first is a body moisturizer, which this one, when I did the poll, I was very surprised to see that nobody even cared to participate in the poll at all, which tells me how underwhelming and not exciting this is for people. So yeah, for that reason, I totally get it. The body cream no one was really into. The body serum, on the other hand, there was 33% people who said that they actually wanted to get it, and then 67% people said they weren't really into it. So for me personally, the body moisturizer and the body serum are going to be a pass, just because I like body moisturizers, but this one is supposed to have like actives and this and that, and generally those products tend to be a little bit more expensive and come with less quantity, and that's my biggest gripe with them. I just want something that's going to moisturize my body, because I don't have a lot of body concerns as such. So yeah, for that reason. Also, this is like a moisturizer in a tub. I don't mind moisturizers in a tub, but sometimes when they tend to be like more thick in consistency, I don't tend to like them. I like something that's super duper lightweight. And the body serum was one that again, it's meant for people who have like texture issues, pigmentation issues, they have actual concerns to treat. I think this body serum is meant for those people. I don't really have any concerns like those, so I feel like I'm not the target audience for this product and I can easily skip past it. Moving on, next, let's talk about another exciting launch. Earth Rhythm has finally come out with something that I'm actually excited to get, so I'm very happy to see that they have like 3 serums that they are launching. They have a vitamin C serum that they're launching, they have an azelaic acid serum that they're launching, and they have a polyglutamic acid serum. Vitamin C is something that I have seen from Earth Rhythm in the past, so I was like, okay, that looks great, but it's not like new per se. Azelaic acid, I was very happy to see them come out with, because they had an azelaic acid concentrate in the past, which was pretty good, but then for some reason they discontinued it when they repackaged and reformulated a bunch of stuff, so they got rid of that, but now they have brought it back in a different format, which is nice. And the polyglutamic acid serum also looks exciting, because a lot of Indian brands aren't doing this particular ingredient. I know a lot of international brands are, but there isn't much in the Indian market, so it's definitely good to see that we have a polyglutamic acid serum in the Indian market from an Indian brand that actually goes on offer also very often. I'm pretty sure when I'm actually filming this video, tomorrow is Raksha Bandhan, so you can get an idea of what the timeline is like. And they have a Rakhi sale going on, which is again 50% off, so they always keep doing that pretty much, so you can always get these products at a pretty discounted price. And if you want to try it out, definitely go ahead and do that. When I did the poll, one person said they wanted to like try out the vitamin C, one person said they wanted to try out the azelaic acid. No one was as interested in the polyglutamic acid serum, which is fine, but it's still good to see that we have options at least. So yeah, that is that. Moving on, next, another new category of products that I haven't seen in the Indian market, and this one they have actually capitalized a lot and said that this is the first product of its kind in the Indian market. So Mcaffeine, a brand that I have very controversial opinions on, and I know a lot of people have controversial opinions, so I kind of don't feel isolated as much when I dish on this particular brand. But I'm not here to dish on them, because for the first time they have done something which I actually like. They have come out with sunscreen in powder formats. Again, there are so many sunscreen, like powder sunscreens and products in this particular format that are available in the international market, but there aren't as many in the Indian market, which is really sad. I know Sandiva Skincare has a powder that I do have, that I do like. I just don't have the right shade, which is why I don't tend to use it as much. I have to actually buy the shade that works for me and go one shade lighter. But Mcaffeine has come out with like this, I'm going to insert a picture so you can see what the packaging looks like, and you've probably already seen it as well on Instagram, because a lot of people have spoken about it. A lot of like dermats and like people who have, I feel like, more skincare knowledge than I do, have said that this particular product actually does not have a lot of sunscreen filters in it, so for them to claim for it to be a sunscreen powder is kind of misleading. So if that is actually the case, and if it doesn't have any sunscreen filters, then I definitely don't think that I would want to support them at all, and I would definitely not want to buy it. But yeah, you still have to give them credit where credit is due by doing something revolutionary per se. So yeah, this is actually one that I was interested in, and when I did the poll, I was actually very surprised to see that only 25% people are interested in it, and 75% people said that they're absolutely not into it. Now I don't know if they said it because they also don't like Mcaffeine like I do, or wait, why do I keep saying Mcaffeine? Mcaffeine, sorry, it's Mcaffeine. I don't know if they don't like Mcaffeine, and that's why they are not that's why they're not into this launch. That could be one of the reasons, and that is also probably the reason why I did not immediately order it. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of more research and then make up my mind. But if you have any thoughts, please leave it down below in the comments. I would love to continue this conversation and then eventually make up my mind. Talking about another launch, this is a collaboration. Now this definitely does seem like a sort of odd collaboration, but I mean, it is what it is. Pulp has the skincare brand Pulp has collaborated with Shruti Hassan, who is more so like, I don't know what to say. I mean, I haven't seen her in Bollywood as much, and because I don't follow the South Indian community when it comes to like movies and stuff, like the movie industry of South India, I don't know, maybe she is successful, maybe she's not successful. So this definitely seemed like a very odd collaboration for Pulp to collaborate with her, but I have to say that some of the products that they have collaborated on are very, very, very exciting. They have a Retinal serum that looks super duper exciting, and they also have I think this is like a multi-active serum. So both of the launches look very, very exciting, and when I asked you guys what your thoughts are on, everyone who voted said that this looks absolutely amazing and very, very exciting. So I'm very happy to see that. I do definitely want to try out some of the products for myself, especially the Retinal serum, but I also want to make sure that because it's a collaboration, I want this to be something that it's not limited edition, because if it is, it's going to really break my heart for me to fall in love with a skincare product and then for it to get discontinued. Like with makeup, I understand, but with skincare, if it happens, it's going to be really, really, really disheartening, and I don't want that to happen. So yeah, I'm going to do my thorough research first and make sure that none of these products are limited edition. I know they have a limited edition set, which I understand that the set is limited edition, but I'm sure that the individual products should stay around for a longer amount of time. So yeah, we have that. And then we have a new skincare brand. Again, looks super duper exciting and the products look amazing. The brand is called Put Simply, and they have this brand actually kind of reminds me of Crave Beauty, because they have a similar like aesthetic going on, very clean, very green. Like they have all of those colors that are incorporated. So I'm not really talking about them to have like clean and green claims. I'm talking about the actual color of the packaging and the whole theme that they have behind the brand, and also the products that they have launched. They have a cleanser, they have a moisturizer, and they have a sunscreen, and those are like the main key essentials when it comes to like basic skincare. I feel like Crave Beauty also, when they first launched, had the same ethics, same morals of like, you know, just having the bare basics of skincare, and then they have now eventually come out with a lot of more products in their product line, but they still very much focus on the same minimalistic skincare approach and philosophy. So yeah, this particular brand, I'm definitely very interested to try it out, and let me know if you would want to see a review on them. They are available on Sublime Life, which I love because I can use my Sublime Life points and save some money. But yeah, if you're interested to see this launch or any particular products from this particular brand, then definitely leave a comment down below and let me know. Moving on, next we have a sunscreen launch from Sunscoop, and they have come out with a fluid sunscreen. So this is, I believe, like a spray bottle that has like the liquid sunscreen in it, and it's like something you can use on your face, on your body. Looks pretty promising, and everyone who voted also said that this is right up their alley. No one said that, you know, it's not really their thing, but for me personally, this is just a pass, because this is not the kind of sunscreen I tend to like and use and apply and all of that stuff. So that's the only reason why this is going to be a pass for me. I like my more traditional cream, lotion, sunscreens, not something that comes with a spray and this and that and all of that. Not really my thing. So it's just not for me personally, which is again totally fine. Moving on, let's talk about some makeup, because we have a makeup launch from a skincare brand that I feel like now is like a very wholesome brand, because they have everything. And I'm talking about Plum. So Plum started off as a skincare brand, then came out with body care products, hair care products, makeup products, fragrances, and now they're also expanding on their makeup line quite a bit, because they are launching primers, or rather I should say they've already launched primers. This looks like your typical clear silicone gel primer, which at some point was really like everyone was into it. Basically, it was like the trend, the go-to primer. Now a lot of people are stepping away from primers, including me myself. I don't think I own any primers in my collection. I do have sunscreens which have that silicone texture that, you know, are similar to primers, but I don't have like primers per se in my collection, and I'm just not into primers anymore. So for me personally, it's going to be a pass. But when I asked you guys, 60% people said that it looked absolutely amazing, and 40% people said that they're over primers. So I totally get it. It's a very close to 50-50 well opinion, which I think that is what most people's stance is on primers. 50% people still use primers, 50% people don't. So yeah, that's that. Moving on, next we have a foaming face wash. I feel like when I was doing these videos every month I had at least one foaming face launch, which to be honest is still very surprising to me, because I'm surprised that people are still into foaming face washes, and this particular one is by Dot & Key. So when I asked you guys if you're into foaming face washes and if you still love them, there was only one person that voted. No one else even cared. So I don't know. The poll says that 100% people like foaming face washes, but again, if you look at the actual stats, just one people voted. And when I asked people if they hate foaming face washes, no one really gave their opinion. So either people are really disinterested in this launch, or maybe people actually still like foaming face washes. I don't know. But for me personally, I'm not into foaming face washes anymore, and I'm definitely going to be passing on this particular launch. And honestly, any foaming face wash in general that launches is going to be a pass from my side. And I hope I mentioned that this one is by Dot & Key. So yeah, that is that. Moving on, next, this launch is from a brand that I love keeping up with. I've been following with them and I watch all of their videos. I'm talking about Wearified, which is Anam Chashmawala's makeup brand. She has been doing so amazing with Wearified. I haven't bought anything yet because I feel like every single time she launches something, I have some or the other reason to not buy it. Like when she first came out with bullet lipsticks, I have a pretty extensive bullet lipstick, not bullet lipstick, but even in general, I have a pretty extensive lipstick collection, which is why I never bought anything. Then she came out with the IRL Paris Filter compact powder, which I actually wanted to get, but I have kind of discovered that these compact powders can be a little expensive for what they are because of how quickly you go through them. So I was really hoping that she comes up with more products that are similar. And now that she's come out with the IRL Paris Filter 2.0 version, which is a loose powder which comes with so much product, I am so freaking happy. And I really want to get this particular launch, if I'm being completely honest. But I currently have my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder, which I'm kind of working through. And then I also have the Sandiva sunscreen powder, which I mentioned earlier. So I want to go through at least one of them, if not both of them, before I end up buying the IRL Paris Filter loose powder. But yes, I just want to mention, I am going to definitely shout out Wearified products, and whenever they launch something new, I will be talking about them in these videos because I want to give this brand more love. I'm waiting to buy stuff from them again. Like I mentioned, they launched blushes which look amazing. I wish they came out with, I know all the blushes are like nude shades. I really want them to come out with like at least one like nude blush, like something that is a little bit more warm toned, it's a little bit more nude and not as pink. I know they have highlighters also which look absolutely amazing. They have brushes. Anam is really coming out with a lot of amazing products and like really curating this particular brand. So I'm very excited about it. I love all the launches. I just want to see a little bit more. And I feel like when it's the right time, I'm going to try out every single one of the products that she launches. I just wanted to like quickly talk about it, give her a little shout out because I know her brand is doing amazing. It's selling out like within a day, like within 24 hours, she sells out of all of her products when she does launch them. So yeah, she's been doing amazing for herself, and I've met her in person too. She's super duper sweet. She's the kindest, most sweetest, most genuine person I've met. So absolutely love that and would love to support her in any way, shape or form that I can. So yeah, definitely go ahead and follow Wearified and follow Anam on Instagram. If you're not following her already, you can check out her YouTube channel too. She's doing amazing things and I wanted to talk about her. So yeah, that is that. And since we're talking about new brands, I also want to quickly talk about one more new brand launch that I found, and that is the brand Serene Skincare. I don't know if that's how you say it. Is it Cerene? Is it Serene? And this is a brand that basically two best friends started, which is I think the cutest story, because I feel like if you are a young aspiring individual, this is something that, you know, everyone dreams of, like having a brand with, you know, your best friend. Like this is something I and my friends also talk about, is that कितना अच्छा होता अगर हम, you know, खुद का brand start करते हैं and stuff like that. So yeah, for someone to actually do that and come out with you know, products and do amazing things in the skincare space is absolutely amazing. So Serene Skincare for now I believe has two moisturizers. One is supposed to be more like hydrating, rich and nourishing, and the other one is supposed to be, I believe, more meant for like oily skin. So yeah, they have two moisturizers which look absolutely beautiful. The textures look absolutely beautiful, and this is something that I'm definitely going to be purchasing. Again, I'm going through my moisturizers right now. I have some of them kept right there, which is why I'm looking there. But yeah, I have quite a few moisturizers right now in my collection that I'm going through or that I'm trying and testing out, so I don't want to buy any more immediately, but it's eventually something that I do want to purchase. So yeah, I quickly wanted to talk about them too. Now I have other launches that I also want to talk about, but I guess that's not going to happen because this video is already 20 minutes long. So yeah, I'm going to cut the video right here. I'm going to talk about the rest of the launches and push it into next month's video. So yeah, I hope you're excited and you're going to stay tuned for that. That is it for the video. Definitely leave your thoughts and opinions. If I have missed any of the launches, if I have not spoken about any of the launches for some reason, maybe I don't know about it or I missed it or something like that, you can also leave that down below in the comments and let me know what your thoughts are on everything that I spoke about in today's video. If there is something that you want me to try out as well, please leave it down below. And yeah, I would love to hear from you. So yeah, leave a comment and let me know. But that is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.